This is Dr. David D. Shine, and welcome to a special Saving America episode where I award an well-deserved F grade to a politician, a so-called celebrity, or some other waste of space who's managed to make it into the public view. And today, the special badge of dishonor belongs to our highly questionable so-called Attorney General Merrick Garland and his Department of Justice, which is more appropriately called the Department of Injustice. And I'm not trying to mimic former President Trump or somebody else, but gee, when the title fits, it may be appropriate. Equal treatment under the law is a fundamental of American democracy. It is one of the critical causes of the US Revolution in 1776, that the Brits would imprison Americans, would take advantage of the colonists, as they were called at the time, and there was no recourse. And that was a critical driving factor or cause for the US Revolution. And when the Constitution was written, it was critical that we have equal protection under the law, because the colonists, the brilliant people that were involved, like Ben Franklin, Tom Jefferson, understood the importance of equal justice for all of us. And despite the so-called calls, oh, we need to have equal justice for this minority group or this particular subgroup or whatever, the reality is we do not have equal justice under the law in the United States right now. And of course, Exhibit 28 or 29 in the growing list is the recently announced sweetheart deal for the scum bucket of the stupid and incompetent president. And that, of course, is Robert Hunter Biden, who recently was given 2 years probation and 2 misdemeanors for not filing taxes for 2 years on what is reported to be millions of income, and for obtaining a gun while admittedly on drugs. He's admitted that it's part of the package. It's not a debate issue. So would any other American get this deal? Come on, man, as the idiot president says. What other American, again, gets this deal or will get this deal in the future? And I don't know, other than another Democrat like a Hillary or Bill Clinton and so forth. This comes on top of a decade of failures of the Department of Justice, including the failure to prosecute Hillary Clinton for her crimes, Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton's bogus charity, where they took in millions of dollars in exchange for highly questionable deals. This is not the Department of Justice that America has. Further, what about the total lack of prosecution to date for the allegations against the Biden family? And as some Republicans have referred to it lately, the Biden crime family. But again, I'm an attorney. They have a right to defend themselves. They have a right to present evidence in court. At least that's the way the American justice system is supposed to be focused, unless, of course, you're a Republican, or unless, of course, you're the son of our disgraced president. The Biden administration and total anti-American losers like Merrick Garland have forgotten their purpose. Regardless of your political party, it is important that we get our justice system back on track. Otherwise, we are clearly at the level of the so-called banana republics of the Central and South America of the 1960s. Now, I call on impeachment of Merrick Garland. The House can do that. Unfortunately, given our broken anti-American Senate, I don't know that that'll happen. It might happen. But I have another idea. Bar cards, the ability to practice law, is state by state. and I call on the districts in which the different members of the Department of Justice are licensed to investigate the members of the Department of Justice, including Merrick Garland, for violation of state bar rules and perhaps pull their bar cards. So that may not work in every state, but I do encourage the state bars to get involved in this process because we need an alternative approach to getting this system back on track in order to save America. So, Attorney General Merrick Garland and his crazed department have failed America and have earned their F grade from Saving America. This is Dr. David D. Shine. Thanks for joining us for this special edition of Saving America. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe on your favorite platform.